manslaughter. It happened Sunday on 4 Points Road in Waynesboro. Investigators say Hannah Cobb had some sort of altercation with Telvin Osborne when a gun went off and Osborne got shot. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The sheriff, Alfonso Williams, says they're still getting search warrants, but he says this shooting was not accidental and Cobb could face more charges.
The offenses committed leading up to the discharge of the firearm included simple battery, family violence, and reckless conduct. It is reckless to go out and get drunk and then introduce a firearm into an argument. It is reckless to engage in an argument where there's pushing and shoving going on. And those are the predicate charges for the charge of involuntary manslaughter.
And I want to play one more because it's something else that kind of bothers me.
Telvin Osborne and Hannah Cobb. Listen, I would say thoughts and prayers, but I ain't got no prayers and I got barely any thoughts about that man. Okay?
Yeah, one more. Because this is what the women are having a field day with this.
Yeah.
Black men that love to continuously profess his love for white women. Imagine being a black man that will make disgusting tweets constantly about how much white women are better than black women. Imagine being a black man that will say that instead of having relations with a black woman, you would rather do it with a dog, and a white dog at that. Now imagine being fatally shot by said white woman that you love so dearly. Imagine being popped just like that. Can you imagine?
Ooh, them fake lips are trash. But go ahead.
Yeah, I wish Slim was here. I definitely want to hear his feedback on that. Slim like white girls because he was on a flight to Chicago, but he had to go. But I think it's crazy the way the whole situation happened and her as being 5 o'clock in the morning. And there was another video of where she was like riding the club and she was doing like fake gun shooting like right before she came there. She was hanging out with black girls actually.
Yeah.
But I think the fact that he wrote that on his social media and black women found it, because that's the first thing I saw was that he said he'll rather sleep with a dog than a black girl.
Yeah.
Black women hate that, especially if you're saying that a white girl is better than a black girl. You go definitely offend them, and you definitely not gonna get no sympathy for them. So he messed up with that one.
Yo, everybody has their preference, man. Yo, if they think that, let them think that. I think people, getting their feelings about people's opinions, and that's their opinion. They're entitled to that. You know what I'm saying? But it is very tragic though, man, situation. You know what I mean? And I wonder what actually happened, man. Why did this happen? Why this manslaughter happen? There's probably arguing over damn texts and phone calls in somebody's phone, probably.
So you feel like it's okay? Well, I know you about to go, Kenzie. You think you feel like it's okay for you to attack black chicks if you date white women, or you just feel like I date white women, it's none of y'all business, leave me alone?
No, I don't think nobody should attack anybody, but I feel if you feel a certain way or you have a certain preference, I think it's okay to state that, but do it with tact. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to use tact. That's all.
Yeah.
I think, obviously what he said was crazy, but at the same time, I feel there's an insensitive nature to black men who lose their life or, who are in relationships with white women. Or just, or dating the outside the race, because we've seen it before. And for me, it's more of the, he was murdered, and immediately it's like, oh yeah, well, that's what you get. And it's like, well, that doesn't sound humane at all, and it's like it would never go. You never see that the other side. Have you ever heard black men You know, something happens to a black woman, a white guy, and they're going through her Twitter feed trying to see, oh, look, she said, oh, niggas ain't shit. See, that's what you deserve. Like, you're never going to get that. So, I mean, as soon as you stop vilifying people for their, like, actual choices or who they want to be romantic with, I think you're just going to get this. You're going to get this energy. And it's not good all around, because what he said was crazy. But at the end of the day, people say crazy things all the time. That don't mean they should lose their life. Like,
Yeah, I will to say, so you know, I'm in the red pill space, right? There are some toxic dudes that will, because there was recently, I think, a black woman was killed or unalived by a white dude, and there was a few comments, but a lot of the men, you know, most of us will come out and be like, "Yo, you know, it's not nothing to celebrate." But this resembles Kevin Samuels. I don't know if y'all remember when he passed, and you had what was that fat face Vivica Fox, and the rest of them that were just celebrating his death.
Exactly.
And that it's like the gender war, like that's going on in the black race. So it's more the black women do it more in the public, because if a man does it, he's gonna get shot down. And it's like everybody's coming after him. Misogyny. People don't even know there's two words. People only know misogyny, right? I don't know if y'all know the other word. There's two. There's one. Did y'all know the other word?
I can't pronounce it.
See,
Misandry.
yeah, there you go, misandry.
Yeah.
But everybody only know misogyny because men don't really react like that. Like, we don't really care. We don't care that Serena married a white billionaire. You don't really hear us complaining about it. But as soon as a black man do it, I call them the Terminators, the whole black woman collective will swarm on you and just try to cast you out of the race. That, to what you were saying, Kenzie, like, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? If you go outside the race, now you're done. I mean, a lot of that he bought on himself too.
Oh, for sure.
Those comments. Yeah, so I do think that's something we need to stop doing on both sides, and just show each other a little more respect. But celebrating death is never cool.
Nah, I don't. That's not it. It's distasteful.
Yeah, because that could have been anybody.
Right. So I mean,
Right.
well, go ahead, Easy. What you was gonna say?
No, I just said right.
So do
My
y'all
bad.
feel like, I mean, if once a black guy goes and gets with a white woman, is he just cast out from like the black community?
No, I think it's context.
Okay.
I personally take it in a context. I believe, you know what I'm saying, whoever you're gonna work with, you meet and y'all click. If it's a genuine, like, y'all genuinely meet and y'all work together, y'all form a family, cool. I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you have denounced, you know what I'm saying, the black community, and I'll say a lot of times I'm not saying whether it's wrong or right, because sometimes I'll be wanting to denounce the black community myself when I be seeing all this degeneracy that's going on out here, like Sexy Red and the dude flashing money and drugs and all. I'm like, I don't want nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
I pull up. I just be wanting to go in the store, dude. Pull up with a charger, get out, pants all hanging down. Sometimes I just be like, yo, I'm over it. But at the same time, I feel like if you're going to speak on the community, you can't cut yourself out, in a sense. I do feel that. So I do think you can date. I do think you can date outside your race, as long as you haven't, like, spoke down on the community.
That's fair.
For sure. Because then you make it a comparing, and it's not about comparing. Once you're comparing, now you're in the wrong. You know, that's what you like. That's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Thanks for viewing.
Yeah. Right. I don't know who that is.
Man, we brought it out of you. Good.
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah, welcome to the man cave. What's that, Bobo? Rant? it's in his name, rants. So that's what you do.
Right.
It's your profession.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you need to send you a link. Come on up, man.
For sure.
Oh. So easy.
Easy.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
You say you think it's you cool with it?
cool. What?
Dating outside your race.
Of course, yeah, of
Kenzie, you on
course.
the same?
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. I think, whatever works for you, as far as, because at the end of the day, we're black people. That's why we all different. If we've been doing that. Like,
So I remember a couple episodes ago we were talking about Michelle and Barack, and I
Yeah.
think the question was posed: would he have won the presidency if he had a white woman?
Yeah, they try to say that Michelle was just for show and that he's secretly married to a white woman.
So would y'all think that if you do date outside your race that it devalues you a little bit?
I think it's pros and cons on both sides. I think you do get an element of white privilege because you can send your girl to just go do some stuff. And I do think also when you go places, I've dated outside my race frequently. I probably dated more outside my race than in younger. I was mostly with black girls. You're older. I'm in Florida. It's a lot of Spanish girls, a lot of mixed girls. So I feel like people do treat you a little bit differently. Because when I was in college, I was with a Korean chick. She was a lot older than me, and I felt like people would stare everywhere we go. And then I was just like, do you not notice like people are looking at us? She just like acted like nothing was going on. And one time we were at a party and this black dude was like New Year's or something. And I didn't speak to him till like later on in the night. And he was just like, bro, get the F out my face. You waited till the end of the night to come talk to me. We the only black people in here. I was like, bro, you serious? Like, let's talk outside. So I was like, bro, I'm here with my girl. Like, I didn't try to down you in any type of way. Like, I wasn't even on that type of time. I'm here with her. This ain't my party. And then the girl came out, called my girl a concubine, and then like my homie pulled up and he was like, "Who is this?" And she was like, "This is me." And the black girl hit the unlock button, and it was like on a new Beamer. So these people I didn't even know, and I got attacked just for me not speaking.
that's next level.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, it's crazy as this may be, me being MAGA, I've never seriously dated anyone outside my race.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like I've had like a few dates and the girl that was white, she was from like Cypress Island. So she wasn't even like American white. But yeah, and it was just like a couple dates and she ended up going home. But yeah, I've never dated outside my race for real. So I can't even tell you how that is. And it's not on purpose. It just happens. It's kind of like black on black crime. You kind of kill who you around or unalive who you around. I kind of just dated who I was around. So
You know what's crazy? Like I would feel like the stereotypical black Republican, probably before Trump, but the stereotypical black Republican, I feel like would be married to a white woman. Like look at Clarence Thomas, Tim Scott. That's a stereotype I would normally put on a black Republican.
I'm married to a white woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, that's funny.
I get it all. I get it all the time. When I had debates and stuff, as soon as I come out conservative, they like you date a white woman until they see my woman and they're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, nah, that don't do it for me, man. I've been stayed normally with the black women.
Oh wow.
That's home. Yeah, my girlfriend's black. I've only been with black women. Like it's just like in college you see other chicks, you talk to some white chicks, they cool. But it's like I feel like it's a culture thing. It's like even if you dealing with a woman, I feel at some point, or at least I do, I think forward in the future. And I think you're cool, I'm cool, but how's it gonna be when we intertwine our worlds? Like, how is that gonna work? And a lot of times I kind of just foreseeing it not working when you try to date outside your race if you're not just open to change. And me, like, I'm Haitian, so I'm like, my culture's pretty fixed in what it is. So it's like I need something that kind of just is kind of closer, can just easily gel with that. And black women just like for us just feels like home. Like, you know, that's the first woman you introduced to, and you know, it's just that's just kind of how it is.
So
Yeah,
is Kodak Black why you voted for Trump, Kenzie?
Huh?
Is Kodak Black the reason you voted for Trump?
No. But I tell you, when they say he racist, I bring that up all the goddamn time. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's not conservative either, so trust me, it ain't even that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she more neutral or left?
No, she left. She's Democrat. She voted for Kamala. She, you know.
Right.
Cool. Yeah, I say Negro too much. Probably at least 100 times a day. So yeah, that's probably another reason why it wouldn't work with me.
Well, they don't mind. They say it too behind closed doors.
I bet they do. I bet they do, and that's my biggest fear. We in the argument. She'd be like, "Did I tell you?" You be like, "What?" Ashley, now you done turned up now. Like now it's domestic.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, my sister, she dated her ex was white, and she said that he would say it a lot. He never said it around me for real, but
oh wow.
Yeah, she said he would say it. And I mean, honestly, I don't it doesn't rub me one way or another. I feel like we say it so much in music and stuff like that that it's like once you hear something a lot, you're going to kind of pick it up. So to me, it's all about context. If you're saying it to deliberately make me mad, then I'm probably gonna knock your ass out. But just hearing like Hulk Hogan, like I didn't get mad at that because he's around black people all the time. So he probably feel black. So I didn't take offense to that. I didn't even take offense to Paula Deen and the chicken stuff.
Wow. It's definitely about context, folks. Because I remember I had a friend. He was with a snow bunny, and Dr. Umar's words. And when they would exercise together, she would always say, "Give me that end penis." So I mean, he felt like it turned him on. He loved it. I was like, "That's what she would say." He was like, "Yeah, she said that all the time." I was like, "Wow."
What?
Pause.
That's next.
Pause.
That's next level.
Hey, you do some role play.
She start going too far into it.
Never come out to the shed like they did on the plantation.
Yo. That's next level.
All right. So, anybody got anything else to add on that?
No.
All right. So I think Kenzie, you'll like this one. Pretty much the main event and what we do in the black community that I don't like.